Trey Johnson from Lake Highlands, he's at Link Prep now, decided to stay at home. Coach Rodney said Texas players stay in Texas. Sure enough, it's a lot of money down there in Austin. These NIL Austin deals that they pulling out of Texas right now, boy, is something serious. So, number 4 player in ESPN Top 100 is headed to Texas. And his dad went to Baylor. His dad went to Baylor. Baylor was in the conversation, but a little bit more bread in Austin. A little bit more bread in Austin. He's probably a one and done. He'll probably go down there, make a couple mil, and then head on to the draft. Dynamic kid. We wanted him at Carolina. Kid can play. He is. In baseball, you call it a 5-tool. He's all of it. He can shoot, he can dribble, he can score. I mean, all 3 levels, play defense. So, and then the conversation is about Arch Manning. What is going to happen as we get to the tail end of this year? Quinn Ewers are coming back to play this week. Arch Manning redshirted this year. And it's been some conversation about, is he going to transfer? Is he going to stay in Texas? I think this was the plan all along for him to redshirt his freshman year, to understand the system, to learn the playbook, to learn the life, what it is as a quarterback, as a student athlete, to get all that stuff kind of behind him. Kind of like a lot like Johnny Manziel. What he did his freshman year at A&M. Didn't know who Johnny was his freshman year. And then all of a sudden, boom, on the scene. I don't think that's going to crash and burn like that for Arch Manning. He has way better support. I mean, look at his 2 uncles. But I personally think Arch Manning is not going to transfer. I don't have any inside, even though one of my good friends is the running back coach at Texas. What's up, Choice? But I think this is all a part of the plan. I think this was a part of the plan of getting in, maturing, allowing the blessings to mature and develop. And then next year have a full understanding of the offense and can be able to go out there and not have to. Because it's difficult. Like, people that went to college, think about the transition. You had to go to college coming from high school and you didn't play a sport. New environment, new people, dorms, school, stress, freshman 15, some of y'all freshman 20. Learning all that away from home. Now imagine being a Manning playing quarterback. Now I'm having to do all those things I just named, plus lift weights, study hall, film, practice. There's an adjustment that has to be made. If you're thrusted in there as a freshman with the weight of Texas football on your shoulders and the weight of Manning on your last name and you're a freshman, you haven't even fully matured yet. I think this slow process, slow walking him, because Arch doesn't need no money. I mean, he's a Manning. Even now, he's still making like upwards of $2 million in NIL deals. So I think he's going to come back next year. And if Quinn Ewers decides that he wants to come back next year, the conversation that needs to be had with Quinn Ewers and Steve Sarkisian is the one that I read a couple of weeks ago when Hubert Davis had with Caleb Love. When Quinn Ewers walks in and says, Coach, man, I think I'm going to come back. Coach Sarkisian should say, kid, I love you. I thank you. You should either transfer or go pro. Your time here is done. If you want to stay a student here, great. But moving forward, I'm going with Arch. He's going to be the quarterback of the future. As we usher ourselves into the SEC, you know who he is. You're familiar with the name. We appreciate you. You've done all you can do for us now. We must move on. Because if you don't, now you lose Arch. And on top of that, there are a bunch of people who have come to Texas to play offense with Arch. So if he goes, they might go. That's a bad look. As a coach, the boosters ain't going to like that. Because they got money tied into this thing. They got restaurants and businesses and oil for gas stations. They want folks flooded to Austin. They want the TV view. It's too much money. Arch is money. Money is Arch. And when he's the quarterback, people are going to tune in. So I think he stays. I think he stays. And he becomes the quarterback of Texas going forward. And then maybe if they're winning national championships and all that kind of stuff, the money will come and it'll just be a great thing. But that's all I got, people. I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you for allowing me to bless your ears and your eyes